Hi everyone. It's Friday and today we are going to um show you everyone what I will bring towards my next market. It's currently Friday the 1st of August. The 2nd of August will be the market, of course. And yeah, I have already shown you guys a couple of things in my last video because that was my monthly make of July. And now, yeah, you will see those items again in this one. Um, Sorry about that. But, but, I didn't have only crocheted and cross stitch items to show you, because I also had gone to the store. You noticed I always have there a white bucket or a white crate. This crate is going to be with me because it's my trusty crate where I can put a part of my cashier in there and no one will notice. Sometimes you need to do that. So that one is going to go with me. And then in the stores, I came across these two. I have two of them. You can fold them out. These are also like plastic crates. But you can fold them out like this, and then the sides, of course. And you can put stuff in there, but also on top. So I can create a little bit of height. Um, and then I came across something else, and that was quite funny. Because you normally use them, well, it's a tent to be used in the bathroom. I'm going to use them for plushies. And those are these. It's an A-frame with like, yeah, trays on top. And you can put stuff in there. I do not know which plushie I'm going to put in there yet, but we will see when we are at the market. But I've also got two of those. Now for the more exciting stuff, the plushies and bookmarks this time. Of course, I'm going to bring, those are still from the last market, in their containers, but my mushy pops. I have currently 3, 5, 7, 9 of them left. So those 9 are coming with me. I had to bring my list. I was stupid. Okay, well, never mind. That happened. So that's going to be brought with me. I have 4 of the mushy boys left. So I'm going to take them with me. Let's see if they can sell today, because we are going to hit autumn pretty soon. Maybe they will like be more autumny vibe items than summer and spring. Logic, because these are mushrooms instead of flowers and that kind of stuff. I also will bring my leggy froggies, of course. I have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 still left. So, yeah, 11 it is. We're going to bring them and we're going to see if they sell or not. New price for them though. I'm not going over the prices today. I'm going to do that after the market and make up a total of what I sold. Then I got a, it shows blue, it's purple, really, believe me. It's a dark purple and black dragon. I also will bring my lighter purple dragon and my blue purple dragon. They are coming up though, but I have one bucket open. I will bring 2 white glove cats. Now I'm going to throw them. 2 brown ones, normal. I have them stacked in the right order. Now I'm gonna do fast. Okay, 2 black ones, blue eyes. I do like blue eyes on the black cats. You directly like see the eyes. The eyes are so attractive on those ones. Then I have 2 glittery ones in brown. And I have 2 grays, but one gray is somewhere down here. I have 2 grays, believe me, but the other one is down on the bottom. So now 1 gray. The other one you will see when I get there. I will have 2 yellow triceratopses, 2 blue broncosauruses, 2 pink broncosauruses, 2 blue triceratopses, 2 different green, but still green, triceratopses. I will have 2 pink triceratopses. I threw them on the bed. I have 2 yellow broncosauruses. And where's the other green one? I have another green one. Oh, where's that one over there? Maybe. Give me a second. I need to open the other bucket. Bucket! I don't? Oh. Well, 1 green bronchosaurus. I thought I got 2 of them. Maybe because I run out of those type of yarns. Like, otherwise it would be too dark green. Or no, mushy green. No, it was the moss green that I was like, no, I'm not gonna touch that one for broncos. Those are more for alligators and stuff. Okay, then I got a big ghost and a small ghost. Then over here, another gray one. Told you I got one. Okay, then I have 2 purple broncosauruses. This is going to be a pile. I have 2 purple triceratopses. Then I have 4 Kirby's. Okay, that went well. And I have 5, probably 6, but the 6th one is still on my hook, so I haven't finished it. If I finish it, it will be put on the table. If I can. But I don't. I have 5 reversible turtlebacks. Now, you will think reversible turtlebacks? Yes. I'm going to throw 4 on the bed already. This is a reversible turtleback. Like, you reverse them into a bag. And you can use it. That is what this one is going to be. Then first you pop out the turtles, like the fins and the head, and then you shove the bag back in. New item. I don't know if it's going to work. Hopefully it does. Would be fun. Then I have the blue dragon, the purple dragon. Yeah? Okay. We're there. Then I have 1 sack boy. I have still left 2 Would you please be kind? No. 4 maple chickens, like these ones. I can't hold them. Then I also will bring, of course, you need to live in a seaside area. I have so many of them. Turtles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here. What is that again? 7 and 8. Okay. And then I will bring a lot of other stuff. Octos, like octos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That one got tangled. 6, 7, and 8. Then I also still have left a couple of whales. We're gonna count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then I also have the quirky but kind of funny blue blueberries. Sorry, I directly call them in Dutch, but sometimes in like English, it's a no-go. But blueberries. 1, 2, 3, and 4. That one went on the ground. It's round, so it rolls. And then last but not least, on the crochet part, I will bring my bees. And I have a total of 5. That's a little bit easier. So, a lot of plushies. But I'm not gonna only bring plushies. This is also going to be with me. I protect them in like a folder thing. I've foreseen them all from baggings, like the bag is from fabric now. So I have Tinkerbell bookmark, Esmeralda, Rapunzel, Mary Poppins. I have Cinderella, Moana, Mag from Hercules, and then these 3 went so quick that I literally made them in like 2 days with backing total, like totally complete. These are Celtic bookmarks. So I have one in orange and yellow. I have one in, if it falls out, green and purple. And I have one in pink and gray. These are smaller than the Disney ones, but yeah, still they are bookmarks. And I thought they were quite funny, so I just made them. You can elongate if you want to, because then you like repeat, like for example this, you will repeat like this part constantly, like this part. So you work up this and then that, and you repeat that, and then you pick up this one again, and yeah, but then it will be like that big. No. So I stick to the original idea. And that's basically everything that I'm going to bring to my market. Of course, I will bring a project to do when it's quiet or when I just am talking, because um, the turtle bags are quite easy to memorize. It's like the head and the fins that are a little bit tricky, but then you like crochet 9 rounds. Um, you make 9 rounds in a double crochet where you make it constantly bigger, so you increase it, and then the 10th round is in back loop only, just uh double crochet in each stitch. That is the top, and then you do the same for the bottom. Only the bottom is like when you do the 10th round, you switch back towards the main color of the shell. Then you do the same, like crochet each stitch double crocheted, and then you make like um 10 slip stitches. You count 5 away, and you stitch it back into the 5th one with a single crochet, and then you repeat that kind of stuff until you are there back at the beginning. Then you make 10 and you go in the middle of each hoop until you have the size that you want. I do 29 rounds in, well, I do it until 29, and then in round 30 I will single crochet around every slip stitch. Then I crochet 26, no, 38 double crochets. Then I make the handle with 30 slip stitches, 28 stitches uh, across, and then make it like together with a double crochet again. 77 crochets. Then do the same and then finish it off, and then again slipped or double crochets in every single stitch, and you're finished. So it's memorized. Only the head and the fins are like well, I need to pay more attention to the head than the fins, because the fins are like um double crochet until, or increase until um until 4, and then an increase. Then you switch it, then you pull them double, you slip stitch across that so that it's closed, done. The hat is a little bit complicated because you first need to increase, then you need to stay, then you decrease, and then you make a little neck. And yeah, you need, of course, place the ice, so I need to bring ice with me and everything, but that will be all fine. So yeah, that being said, I'm done talking. um I'm going to clean up the mess that I made, prepare everything to get into bullet cars, like pulling cars, so that we can take it to the market, because we are going to walk to the place that we marked off. And then set up, basically. It will be, originally it's from 8 to 3 o'clock in the afternoon, but the people here attend to start earlier. So we are going to be there, or walking towards there, around 6 o'clock in the morning. So I need to get up at 4:30 in the morning. It's going to be crappy early. but it's worth it. And I need to get used to it because, yeah, well, if I want to do more of these kind of markets and eventually, like, literally make a business out of this, I need to get up early sometimes, and yeah, that will be fine. So that being said, that's for this part. And as I am going to see you all again for the next part, that will be the breakdown of this video, because I do not know if I can film this market yet, because this one is a really busy one, so I think I don't have any footage. I will make again a picture of the setup, and I will yeah, insert that somewhere on the screen again, as I did last time. So that being said, yeah, that will be it for now. Hi everyone, I am back again. It's the Tuesday after the market. As I said in the previous clip, that it's going to be a couple of days after the market that I'm going to record this part. This part is about the, well, breakdown and how it went. I don't have a picture of the table though, because it was rainy that day. In the morning, we got up basically at around 4:30, and we went out of the door around 5:45. When we got there, it wasn't raining yet, but when we set it up, we were working on the party tent and it started to drizzle a bit. Um, Nothing wrong, because hey, we're still struggling with sticks and a party tent, so that wasn't the problem. And when we got to the part that we need to um, put the fabric around the tent, around the frame basically, it wouldn't fit. It just wouldn't fit. And if it was around like the corners and everything, one gush of wind and a couple of sticks came loose. So eventually, in trying, we decided to let the frame stand so that it could be like um, a visual, like this is my part of the whole market, this is my area. Eventually we broke that down as well, but that was like far later on, almost towards the end, and my husband was like, well, you know what, we're going to break down the frame now as well, because it doesn't make any sense anymore. It's almost going to close, so why not? Um, so that went pretty shitty. I was already setting up stuff on the table, and when we got all the plushies out, it started to rain again. But what we did, we got the fabric of the party tent and we pulled that over the every single time, because it was like rain, stop, rain, stop, rain, stop, constantly, with one big major rain downpour fall. That's, yeah. If I hadn't have the fabric still, for sure all my plushies went to ruin and I could pack up and go. But that didn't happen, because we went literally on time with pulling it over the table where everything was standing. The almost everything stood steady and we could pull it over, and when the rain stopped we could lift it up and nothing happened. Only a couple of things like the dragons and the turtle bags were falling off on the table most of the time. So when we pulled it off, we just set them back on the place that they belong to, and nothing was wrong with it. So that went on until 12 o'clock. And then it started to pick up in like no winds, sunny, a little bit cloudy, but cloud, no rain. I'm signing for that. So that happened. We literally went until 4 o'clock. It was normally until 3, but also the organization literally, yeah, we say looked through the fingers of that last hour, because people who didn't thought it was a good idea to stand in the morning came out around 11, 12 o'clock as well, still, to sell some stuff. And yeah, it happened that we stayed an hour longer, hour and a half. The hour and a half, it will be a story. I'm gonna tell you for sure. This is going to be a longer video than I am going to anticipate, mostly, because so much has happened, like so much. First of all, the rain in the morning, that story is now done. But, yeah, we went together with a friend of mine. Thank you for helping me. If you see that, Daisy, thank you for helping me, because some parts were literally chaos. Haven't had that on King's Market though. King's Market was like dry and a good temperature, and eventually, yeah, I had my jacket on, my summer jacket, but eventually that one was also gone because it was warm. It was good. This time it was rainy. I got my jacket with me, but it wasn't enough because I got cold eventually. So my dad, who and my mom eventually as well, came around with my son and took my winter jacket with them, so I could switch my jacket, and that was a lot better. I'm first going to break down everything that I have sold. The tent that we used this time ain't going to survive it any longer, because we are going to get rid of it. And with the money that we have, it's more than we need to spend basically on it, but still, we are going to buy I know, I call it an harmonica tent, basically. It's a foldable party tent. You have seen them around. But we are going to look for one that is complete, like we have a front, a back, and two sides that we can close it off. And we also want to have sandbags with them directly, so that we have the complete set, and we only need to fill it or with gravel or with sand. Don't know what I want yet, but that we have it all complete, and there's nothing to be worried about. If I'm going to do another flea market, I don't know yet if I'm going to. I have quite a lot still left, so I probably could, and then bring a couple of bookmarks filling up. I didn't sell a lot, but still, bookmarks. I didn't also have like the greatest setup for that, so I'm still figuring out how am I going to arrange the bookmarks. Um, I think that if I have had done that differently, there had been sold more. Now they needed to look through them, and I think that was the biggest problem. But with the wind, I didn't want to like put them on the table and let them lay flat out, because one gush of wind and they went all flying, like literally that much wind. It would have been a disaster for the bookmarks. That was just common sense when you stood there. So I've put them in a bucket, and then you need to store through them if you wanted to buy a bookmark. So that was a problem, but I don't mind. I'm gonna figure out something else. If I'm going to do a market, it will be in October or in September or October, around that. Which market, I don't know. If I'm gonna do it, I don't know. I first need to see how long it takes to get a new tent. That's basically what it will be depending on, because I do want to have the tent with me, one way or another. Except that if it is a indoor event, we don't need the tent specifically. So yeah, it will depend on a couple of factors that I'm going to do another one. Um, I do, I do love to do them though. It is amazing. Um, but yeah, for the breakdown, I have another book, and I do love this one. I'm not gonna like. This is also a notebook, but it's a hardcover. So if there is a little bit of rain, what we had, a little bit of rain on the cover, it will not seep through towards the pages, and that's a plus side, because nothing is damaged in this book and I can't read it. For now, I'm gonna I'm gonna go with um one item lost. It's for me on the top of it, but that's the story that I'm gonna tell. So it will intertwine. um, I have sold in total, of the 9 turtles that I still had left, 5 of them, which will now have be the total of 4 turtles. Now I need to sell this out because I'm going to do a yarn switch, as you all know. Um, so yeah, everything that's on here needs to be going away, be sold out. Uh, and if I have a good amount of chenille yarn plushies, there will be an sale going on the acrylic ones, but not yet, because I'm still not there. For the bees, I had 5 of them. I have 4 left, 2 sold. Um, there aren't a lot of Octos, didn't sell. Sackboy didn't sell. Whales didn't sell. Mushy Boys didn't sell. Mushy Pups didn't sell. But I have given away the kits of Daisy, some Mushy Pups, because they do like that. The older ones were already playing with them when I had them still on selling. So I was like, well, because you two guys do like them, I think your sister will as well. So well, why not? And they are easily to make. It's not a difficult make. So that was all good. So I went from 8 towards 5 of them still left. Don't mind it. Leggy Froggies didn't sell, still have 11 of them. Chickens. Oh, chickens that. No, we still have to. Did one go? No, no, they didn't. Or did I? Yeah, the one did go. If I'm correct. If I'm correct, one did go. So there will be a total of 3. If I'm correct. If I'm correct. But for the dinos, I had 10 of them, 3 left. I would say if I didn't need to cover everything and just could stand underneath my tent, it would I would have been selling more stuff. Definitely. But yeah, that was the only down part for it, basically. Because I've sold one Triceratops. And I gave one away towards a kid that I know, but I don't mind. That was like just my decision. Like he likes dinos a lot, and I was like, well, you know what? Get one for him, just a present from me. Um, I did sell one Kirby, and I gave one away towards my son. So I have 2 left, but yeah, one is still in my house who will be living with my son for like forever, and one is with his friend. Uh, they bought it though, but yeah, that happened. I have sold out of the 10 loaf cats, 5 of them, like half of it sold. That's great. I had 5 turtle bags, like those little bags that I can switch towards turtle and bag. 3 of them sold. So I am definitely going to continue making them and making them in a larger quantity, like not 5, but indeed 10 or something. Good, because yeah, they are handy dandy things, and I think I'm also going to do like different insects. Like I have turtlebacks now, but I can also do like frogs, snails, ladybugs. Um, and some came up with a bee, but for the bee, I need to modify like the body, because the body, what I want is like the body needs to be still and around when the bag is in. So it needs to be tiny enough that the bag can fill it up and it will be like around still. So that's going to be a trial and error. But that will be amazing if I could make them into a bee as well. It's an idea. I have sold out of the 9 bookmarks, 3 of them. My big ghost, the bigger one, has sold. And my smaller ghost as well. So chenille yarn is the yarn to go because it's faster, it's easier. I'm still not going to get rid of cotton and rid of acrylic. Um, there are some ideas that I have to and want to make that require to have acrylic yarn instead of chenille because of what the item is going to be used for. It's a usable item. And in my aspect, like blankets and stuff are fine with chenille yarn and wool and whatever. But as like for the turtle bags that I have, or the Ziploc bags that the zipper bags that I want to make out of granny squares, and the larger bags, I'm going to order magnetic um, closings for that. I also already have a list, and I'm going to order right away after 2 weeks. And that's a part that I'm going to also cut in um, a little bit later in my story. And yeah, there are a couple of usable items that I wouldn't specifically make in chenille yarn because of what it's going to be used for, as you know what I mean, if you get what I mean. So yeah, it's going to be fun. Like I can crochet with every single yarn, even with wool. I don't mind. Even with cashmere, I don't mind. I can literally crochet with every single wool. But some types are better with some certain item. So yeah, that's basically why I'm going to switch for the plushies to with chenille yarn, and uh, everything else is going to be acrylic or even cotton. Like the turtle bags, the reversible bags that I'm going to make um, are going to be cotton. The granny square bags and zipper bags and like those kind of things are going to be with acrylic. So I will never get rid of the yarn that I started with and where I have a freaking lot of. Um, Orders are going to be, so literally, I will warn you again because we're going to get a haul video. Well, two. One is going to be the chenille yarn that I'm gonna get, and that's going to be in about like 3 weeks, I guess, if you count the last day of next week, because then I'm going to order them right away from my parents' home, and it's going to be shipped to my own home, as well as a supply, um, like ice, keychains, and all that kind of stuff for, yeah, the plushies, the things that I'm gonna make, and I'm going to explain it all. That will be a later one. Like that is going to be um, between 4 and 11 days, or around that, like almost 2 weeks. So expect two hauls, one yarn haul and one supply haul in the upcoming month, if I may say it like that. Uh, but yeah, I haven't mentioned one item yet, and that was a dragon. As you all know, the dragons are going for €30 each. I have 3 of them. That was because one was on order, but the person has never paid me, so you won't get the order. It was a custom one. She had picked the colors, and that one sold. It was a dark purple with black. The girl, who I think she was a teenager around those ages, she was looking at it, looking at it, looking at it. She talked towards her parents, and eventually they brought her little money pouch out of a bag, and she came on and she bought it, and she was very happy to get it, and that the parents allowed it to get it. Also, her brother had bought a turtle. So that whole family, if I may combine those two items, spent the highest amount of money at my booth. That was 62 euros. And that was quite amazing. I was never to expect to sell one dragon because they are quite on the expensive side of all the plushies that I have. Like the second plushie that is expensive, they are going towards around 12 because those are the turtles. And then you get items from 10, 8, 5 and 4 and 6 euros. So that's not a cut, basically. And that's what happened. That's what happened. It sold. And that was on the last moment because another person came and she asked if we were going away or standing and if we maybe could wait a little, like half an hour. It was less than half an hour, but still, we could wait around half an hour because she needed to um, talk towards somebody else. And later on, I came to know why, because the item that she bought for me was a birth present, basically, for a baby that is going to be pretty soon on the world. So that's what happened. That's what I did. So we waited, and then also that family came around, and that was like if my husband had known that someone would come in that half an hour still to buy something. And after those two left, we it was 4 o'clock, quarter past four. Yeah, around 4, half past 4. Around that's it was like we're going home. We have stayed an hour longer than the organization said it was going to be. So I was like, yeah, it's good now. In total, I made 244 euros. So, yeah, the party tent is coming, and I have a little bit still left. And what we're going to do with that, I don't know. Maybe invest in a couple of items that I still want. Maybe a solution for the bookmarks, because that would be amazing. But I don't have the solution yet, and I don't know the solution yet, so I need to figure that out. So yeah, that being said, that's the whole markets part. You also see in the screen that I have something else laying around. That's because I also want to make a disclaimer in this video that I'm not going to post for 2 weeks. Like, this video is a random video because it's an aftermath of an event that I recorded on the Friday before the event, and I wanted to post this one for sure. But this Friday and next Friday you won't have a video from me because I am going away Saturday towards my parents and stay there until that Friday. So there won't be a recording. But I'm also not going to crochet. As you all know, I have a bigger project. And I was like, if you want to see that project, please let me know. No one did that yet, but I'm still going to show you guys because in the next video, about 3 weeks from now, you will have a haul. You will have, for sure, you will have the yarn haul, and you will have like the update of this one, so that you can see how far I am. I'm pretty far. I'm working on the last 2 rows of the whole project. And yeah, I was like, well, why not? Then you know that this is what I'm going to work on for 2 weeks, and then switch back into crocheting, because then also school starts again. Yay. Summer break is over, so I'm going to shove you all back quite a bit. Easy when you have like a rollable stand where your laptop is on. And I'm going to show you guys what I have already made. I need to roll you a whole lot farther. Jeebus. Okay, well, now you see my whole freaking room almost. This is what I have. And, yeah, I need to make like 2 rows, so the length is going to be around this high. And if you see up close, see it in real life, it's a designer who designed this one in the thought of the more you look at it, the more you will see. Like, I am basically at the moment busy with the face of a woman. Next to her, like on this side, are going to be air balloons, but they are not going to be like, that's an air balloon. No, it's vaguely. That's also in this part. You have a bird. You also have a girl or a boy or a person on a deer. You have 2 hands as the bridge. You have a city in a flower. Like, there is a lot to see, like rivers, nature, but also things that are different. So that's going to be my work in progress at the moment for 2 weeks. And after that, it's going to be shown how far I got in 2 weeks' time. So that being said, I hope you guys have a amazing 2 weeks, and you will see me. Yeah, you will see me, guys, when it's all over. When my vacation and my break is over. It's just a crocheting break, and then vacation is also over for us. So my kids going back to school and everything else. And for now, I will see you guys then and there. Bye, everyone.